They've survived earthquakes, wars, and centuries of silence. Hidden across deserts, mountains, and forgotten villages stand homes older than entire civilizations. Walls that once echoed laughter 1,000 years ago still breathe with the memories of their makers. Some are carved into cliffs, others built from volcanic stone, yet all share one thing: they refuse to vanish. From the sands of Egypt to the valleys of Italy, these homes defy time itself. How did they remain untouched while empires fell around them? Who lived within these walls, kings, monks, or ordinary souls like us? Each structure whispers a secret of survival, artistry, and devotion. Let's open the doors to 15 of the world's most astonishing ancient homes, perfectly preserved through the ages. One, Taos Pueblo, New Mexico, the living adobe fortress. For over 1,000 years, the Taos Pueblo has stood in the New Mexican desert, its sun-dried walls glowing gold at sunset. Home to the Tiwa people, this multi-story village is one of the oldest, continuously inhabited homes in North America. Every beam, every mud brick tells a story of endurance and earth connection. How many generations have lived and died within these walls? The air smells of clay and smoke, the rhythm of life unchanged since ancient times. It's not a museum, it's a living civilization, and it sets the stage for our next ancient marvel, carved not from mud, but from stone itself. 2. Petra, Jordan, the Rose City in the rocks. Hidden within red cliffs, Petra's homes are carved directly into sandstone, a city sculpted by time. Once the capital of the Nabateans, its intricate facades still glow at dawn like burning embers. You can almost hear camel bells and merchants whispering in ancient markets. How did builders carve entire neighborhoods without modern tools? The air carries echoes of lost empires, preserved perfectly in stone. Each room tells a story of trade, wealth, and desert survival. But from the Middle East, our journey flows north toward frozen lands of Nordic endurance. 3. Briggen Wharf, Norway, the timber town that survived fire. Bright wooden houses line Bergen's harbor, surviving centuries of storms and Viking fires. Built in the 14th century, these homes once belonged to Hanseatic merchants. Their painted walls still creak in the cold, like they remember every trade and tragedy. How can wood endure so long against sea winds and salt? Each slanted roof leans on another, a symbol of community that refused to collapse. From Arctic winds, we now descend to a valley where time stopped entirely. 4. Matera, Italy, the cave homes of the Sassi. Imagine a city carved entirely into limestone homes, churches, and streets blending into the cliffs. Matera's ancient dwellings date back to the Paleolithic era and were once called the shame of Italy. Today, they're UNESCO treasures of human resilience. Who were the first to call these caves home, and what dreams did they hold? Candles flicker where torches once burned, shadows dancing across walls older than Rome. Matera reminds us progress can sometimes mean rediscovery. 5. Mesa Verde, Colorado, the cliff palace of the ancestral Puebloans. Suspended under a sandstone overhang, hundreds of rooms lie hidden in plain sight. These ancient houses were built directly into cliffs nearly 800 years ago. You can almost feel the chill of the mountain wind through narrow stone doorways. How did an entire civilization vanish, leaving their homes untouched? Each handprint on the wall whispers, "We were here." From cliffs to desert plains, we move toward a land of legend and pharaohs. 6. Karnak Workers' Village, Egypt, the builders of the gods. Near the grand temples of Karnak lies a quieter wonder, the village of the workers. These were the homes of the men who built Egypt's sacred monuments. Simple mud brick walls, preserved for over 3,000 years, tell of lives behind the greatness. What did they discuss by firelight after carving history's giants? Each cracked wall holds laughter, struggle, and divine purpose. From Egypt's heat, we sail toward colder lands of sacred stone. 7. Skara Brae, Scotland, the Stone Village. Frozen in time, buried beneath sand dunes for millennia. Skara Brae emerged after a storm in 1850. Its stone furniture, hearths, and homes remain almost completely intact. Here, Neolithic families lived 5,000 years ago before the pyramids were built. What forced them to abandon such perfection? The silence of the Orkney Islands hides the answer. From prehistoric Scotland, our path crosses oceans toward Asian legends. 8. Hakka Tulo, China. The earth castles of Fujian Round, fortress-like homes rise from the Chinese countryside like sleeping giants. Built from rammed earth, these Tulu structures could house hundreds of families. Their circular design defended villages from bandits and time alike. What wisdom guided architects to craft walls strong enough for centuries? Inside, life still thrives. Children laugh, elders tell tales under hanging lanterns. From Eastern Earth to Middle Eastern mystery, our journey continues. 9. Yemeni Tower Houses. Shibam, the Manhattan of the desert. In the heart of Yemen, skyscrapers made of mud rise from the desert floor. Built over 500 years ago, these homes reach up to 11 stories tall. Every window framed by the sun, a defiance against time and decay. How do they remain standing through centuries of sand and war? The call to prayer echoes through mud walls as strong as concrete. And from desert towers, we journey to icy endurance. 10. Kandavan Village, Iran. The Stone Beehive. Homes carved into volcanic rock form an alien landscape in Iran's mountains. Locals still live in these cone-shaped dwellings, some more than 700 years old. Smoke curls from chimneys cut straight into the stone. How many storms have these homes withstood, buried in snow and silence? Their warmth glows against the cold like lanterns of history. Next, we head to Japan, where wood and spirit intertwine. 11. Gasho Zukuri Houses. Japan, the hands in prayer. Thatched roofs rise steeply like praying hands in the snow-filled valleys of Shirakawa-go. These wooden homes have stood for centuries, their beams bound without nails. Villagers still live by traditions that respect nature's rhythm. What secret balance keeps wood alive this long? Even as snow buries rooftops, the homes breathe warmth and harmony. From peace to power, we fly toward the Andes. 12. Cusco Stone Houses, Peru. The Incan Puzzle Walls. Built with perfect stone precision, these Incan homes survived quakes that destroyed modern buildings. Each stone fits so tightly, not even a blade can pass between them. How did the Incas master architecture without machines? Their secret may lie not in strength, but in balance. Cusco's homes are reminders that perfection can be timeless. 13. Santorini Cave Houses, Greece. The white homes of fire and sea. Perched on volcanic cliffs, Santorini's homes were carved from ash and lava. Their curved white walls shimmer under the Mediterranean sun. Born from disaster, they became symbols of beauty. How can destruction create something so peaceful? The sea glimmers below, endless, blue, eternal. From Greek cliffs to South Asian sanctuaries, the journey flows. 14. Chettinad Mansions, India. The forgotten palaces of the South. Hidden in Tamil Nadu, these grand homes were built by wealthy merchants in the 1800s. Their marble halls and Burmese teak doors remain stunning even in decay. Every courtyard breathes stories of festivals and lost grandeur. How does beauty age when the people who built it fade away? From tropical heat, we return to a final home, one that defines preservation itself. 15. Pompeii Houses, Italy. Life paused in ash. In 79 AD, Mount Vesuvius erupted and froze an entire city in time. Walls still show frescoes, beds remain, cups still sit on tables. These aren't ruins, they're a moment captured forever. Can anything be more hauntingly preserved than life interrupted? Pompeii reminds us the past never truly dies. It waits. Centuries crumble, empires vanish, but homes endure. They carry the warmth, the prayers, the laughter of forgotten people. Each ancient house is not just architecture, it's a heartbeat of humanity. Which one would you step into if time opened its doors for you? Comment below the home that amazed you most. Like, share, and subscribe because history still stands, waiting for us to return.